Welcome back. This video and workbook is another in a series that I'm calling Insurance 101. In this series, we are discussing the fundamentals of insurance, which will help you later on in understanding why things work as they do and in formulating arguments to get your claim paid. This particular video and workbook addresses elements and characteristics of insurance policies. All insurance policies possess fundamental elements and characteristics. Understanding these elements and characteristics will aid you in reading and understanding your own policy. As always, if you need help interpreting how your policy applies to your state's law or vice versa, you're encouraged to speak with an attorney. All policies contain 4 elements. In reality, they contain many more, but they must contain these 4 to be considered an insurance policy. The 4 elements to a policy are the insuring agreement, the definitions, exclusions, and conditions. And we've touched upon these elements in other videos. For example, in the video on how damages are determined, we showed you that when a word or phrase is not defined, the insured is entitled to have that word or phrase interpreted very broadly. The insuring agreement forms the foundation for the issuance of the policy. It simply states that in exchange for you paying the premium, the company will provide the insurance. The definitions section outlines any terms which have specific meaning in the insurance contract. The exclusions section tells you what is not covered by the policy, and the conditions outline what you must do in order to comply with the requirement of the contract. Insurance policies also have 5 characteristics which affect how the policy performs. The first characteristic is that insurance policies are considered personal contracts. An insurance policy is said to be a personal contract because it is between the insurance company and the insured. This affects you if you try to assign a policy, such as might be done when purchasing a house. You might have the appearance of insurance, but you will not have the substance of insurance. The second characteristic of insurance is that they are conditional contracts. An insurance policy is said to be a conditional contract because the obligation to perform is conditional upon the policyholder having complied with the terms and conditions of the contract. This affects you because you're required to comply with the terms and conditions of the insurance policy, whether you want to or not. An insurance policy is said to be a contract of adhesion because of the unequal bargaining power between the policyholder and the insurance company. This characteristic requires any ambiguity in a policy to be interpreted broadly and in favor of the insured. The fourth characteristic is that of indemnity. The principle of indemnity requires an insurer to return the insured to their pre-loss condition. The requirement to match, for example, arises from this characteristic. The last characteristic is that of insurable interest. In order to collect from an insurance policy, you must have an insurable interest in the property being insured. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you found the information useful. This is Benefit Bill bringing you information that you can use to take charge of your claim for greater gain. Have a great day.